We're excited that you have chosen to participate in the science fair. As you know, science fairs require research. The research that you're going to do has to be academic in nature. In other words, yes, it's okay to use Google for some of your research, but we must also use academic research. So I'm going to show you how to find that academic research. What we're going to start with is we're going to go to Eastwood Middle School, and you can see at the top here, Eastwood Middle School, eastwoodmiddle.ysd.net. We're going to go to that website, and here on the tab, Students, you're going to go down to Library. This is where we access our academic research database. At the very bottom is the Gale database. This is what you must use for your academic research. Yes, it's okay to use Google, but you also have to use peer-reviewed journals, articles, newspapers, things of that nature. So let's say that you're going to do a science fair project on, let's say, gasoline. I'm going to do a science fair project and I'm going to water a plant with gasoline and see if that affects the growth of the plant. And my second plant, I'll water with water. And the third plant, I'll water it with some other variable. So I'm going to perform a search. Through the power search, always use the power search. You can go individually through these different containers, but the power search is going to look through those for you. So what you're going to do is, you can already see I've researched gasoline. And we click search. Now, when you look here, you can see that is a large result. That's a lot to look through. So we need to limit our search. So we're going to go to advanced. And we're going to search for gasoline. Just gasoline. Plants. And grown. But you can see we've now limited our search to 1,806, which is a much smaller result to search through. You can see these are all glossaries. So let's say I look at this one, The Secret History of Lead. And I find, after I read through this article, hey, you know what? I like this article for my research. I feel like it's got some good topics in here. I feel like it pertains to my science project. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save this search, or I can share it with myself. It's going to go to your drive when you do this. Do you see your classroom? Do you see your classroom up here? So I'm going to save. I can also share it. Through my email, or my Gmail here at school. I could post it on Twitter, I could post it on Facebook, and I could print it. There's also some more options here, but that's up to you, depending on how you're doing your research. So once you find the article that you like, you can also listen to it. You can use the citation tools. Your teachers are asking that you use APA. So here, this is really cool. You can select APA, and it is going to do the citation for you. So how do I copy that onto my reference paper? Well, you can save it to Google Drive, or you can simply copy it. And how do we copy? We right-click, copy. We go over to our document in Google Docs and we paste it. And then you can remove this formatting through this text removal, right? Remember to title your reference page also. Okay, so this article is by an author named Kittman. We always, always, always alphabetize our reference list. So Kittman, let's say we had someone named Abbott, and then down here, another author named Zelenak. It's ABC order by authors. So now I'm going to name my document references. You're going to collect your references as you go. Do not wait until you're finished with your science project to collect your references. You can collect them as you go. That's what's so nice about Google Docs. So we're going to go back to our Power Search. I finished with this. I've got my article. I'm going to find the terms or the research in here that I like. I can highlight. I have all of these tools to use. There's a highlight here somewhere. There it is. Highlights and notes. I can use a dictionary if there's words I don't know. Again, this is a great, great tool to use for your research. You must use academic research. This is the only place where you have access to academic research. Otherwise, you're going to be using things like Google. Yes, there's good information on Google, but that is also uncontrolled information, which means anyone can create that information and post it. This ensures here, boys and girls, that you're using your academic research. And our school has paid for the copyright usage for education uses. So please, please, please make sure that you use these resources in your research. Now, your teachers also want you to use books. So let's go back up here to the library homepage. You should still have your tab open. Go back here to your library homepage. You're going to go to your library catalog. Here, you're going to limit your search to Eastwood Middle School. And let's say I want to look up gasoline, right? I'm still using the term gasoline. Search. Okay, so I have some books here about gasoline. But let's say, again, our library doesn't have quite enough resources for everybody. Let's say there's 10 students researching gasoline and we don't have enough books. You could potentially view the entire collection, search again, and you'll see now that we've got more results. You can see that here. Because some libraries have books that we don't have, like this one. This would be good. Oh, my mouse isn't quite working. This one would be good. They have it at Constance Hulbert, Del Valle, and Paso Dale. If you find a book that you would like that is at another location, and you can tell right here, please come and see me, and I will request that book is sent over here at Eastwood Middle. I'll call you, and I'll ask you to come pick up your book. It usually takes 24 to 48 hours to get that book. Do not wait until the last minute to request a book if it's coming from another school. Remember, everyone right now is doing science fair. So the books become limited when science fair starts. Make sure you come early for your books. All right, go back to the Power Search. All right, don't forget over here, if you're doing a digital presentation for your project, you can use images. It has video links. It has audio links. It is okay because we have a license for this to include these in your project. If you were to get videos and audio from Google, you would have to ask permission from someone to use those videos. But because we're using it here, this is something that we have paid for, you are allowed to use it. So I recommend that you use any audio clips or videos or images that come from this container. All right. If you have any questions, guys, don't forget, come and see me in the library. I can help you with your research. I have colored paper if